Now we will hear from Stephanie Dowell, a member of AFGE and a local licensed clinical social worker at the VA since 2022 in Northwest Indiana. Welcome, Stephanie Dowell.
Hello, thank you. As many of you know, Memorial Day was initially established as Decoration Day in 1868 to honor veterans during the Civil War. Quoting one of those Union soldiers from the 66th Ohio Voluntary Infantry, "I was severely wounded at Antietam by a mini ball through the left shoulder. I laid on the battlefield for 48 hours before aid came and then moved to a field hospital, the Middleton Church. Surgery was crude then. A silk rope through the wound turned round to prevent infection. The pain was terrific. I was later transferred to a Maryland hospital to convalesce for 6 months and then served in the reserves guarding Confederate soldiers, or prisoners, sorry. That was a necessary war. Fast forward to today, and we are in an unnecessary war with Iran. For what? Control the Middle East at the expense of American, Iranian, and Lebanese, whose lives are disrupted and destroyed. Simultaneously, since 2025, the VA hospital system, the largest example of universal health care in this country, has endured what I call an attempt of death by 1,000 cuts to its workforce, affecting both the veterans it serves and employees like my fellow AFGE members, alongside members of other labor unions. We are the middle class. We are the working class. We are what my grandmother told me was a stable job. She told me in high school, get a job in the federal workforce. It's a stable work job. You'll have purpose and pension. Well, it doesn't seem so stable right now. She said that we should fight for our contracts, but our contracts were canceled. Just canceled. Although we have them back, it is stressful and we don't have all of our rights. So my job as a clinical social worker is working with veterans who are homeless, trying to find them housing, trying to empower people to get their lives back on track. But how do we do that when we are so stressed about keeping our jobs, about all the new rules that we have to work with, all the new stress that we have to live under? So I stand here today as the great-great-granddaughter of Private William Henry Dowell, who survived the battlefield of Antietam thanks to more than 6 months of health care provided to him at no cost. And that is why I am here to say, no more war, no cuts. Thank you.
Care not cuts! Care not cuts! Care not cuts! Thank you so much, Stephanie.